Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. Ryan Suckup, the man tasked with getting this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Now Herbert to start the drive.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Herbert.
They find some open field here. Touchdown, Washington.
Khalil Herbert,
45 yards.
And the Commanders march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From the 6.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Bengals. They'll try and throw for it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So why go for that there? First half, you could have tied the game at 7. Why try to get the lead?
Feels like an analytics call, doesn't it? That's starting to really get into the game where they're studying where you can make extra points and the whole deal and, get an advantage. But I don't know that we have enough data yet to really say this is the right play or the wrong play. Maybe in 2 or 3 more NFL seasons.
Could change.
Exactly. 2 or 3 more NFL seasons, I think we'll have a much better study and much better case of what we're going to do.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On 2nd down, a run with Herbert.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
106 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
And you can't say enough about our man making the interception right there, Brandon. It's his 12th year in the league, and you told me before the game that he still got it, and he does. What a play that was to come away with the football.
Culpepper's throw into the hands of Pitts here.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
They go play action here on first down. ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Second and short now following the fumble.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Trusting he had the speed to get to the edge, and he did.
And there really wasn't any doubt about that because the scouting report told you that this guy could flat out run when you give him.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Herbert. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Bengals grab it. And this is taken into the end zone of far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Being chased out left. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for two. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Washington.
Khalil Herbert
with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Commanders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead will shrink to 6.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
And he'll get this underneath to Henry.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards. They'll look to throw here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis.
And the Commanders are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49.
Starting on the ground with Herbert.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Herbert's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here's a give to Herbert.
And some space here. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
211 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
They'll go again with Herbert.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal?
A handoff for Herbert.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert steps away to his left. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Rod Woodson with a pick.
And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. And the defense, Charles, they bit a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them at the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them. Whenever you see a quarterback break contained, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number 1 job, make sure they get in his sight line so he can try and find someone downfield. Guys on the backside, make sure you don't give up the deep ball. They tried it there. They weren't able to connect.
Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. A handoff, running left, Henry. There's the stiff arm. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. He'll buy some time right. And going deep for Hill. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30.
So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3.
Taking it about the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
That's going to be caught by Pitts.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A 1st down carry for Henry. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll run it again with Henry.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
Running left, it's Henry. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Culpepper forced out to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
A check down here for Henry. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis.
And the Commanders are going to have it here at their own 15.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Flush to his right. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw.
That's complete to his running back, Herbert.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
15 yards the pickup. First down, Washington. They'll run. It's Herbert.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
221 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Herbert once more. And this is going to be a Commander's first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Partner, those are back-to-back 6-yard runs, and if they're going to continue to get those types of plays, shoot, you just keep running the same stuff, don't you?
Yeah, it was 1st and 10, then 2nd and 4. Now 1st and 10 again.
Here's Herbert.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
This is Herbert.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They try to set up the bubble screen here. It's complete.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. They'll run here with Herbert.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Herbert now. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time.
This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end.
And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
Henry out of the pistol. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Again, it's Henry. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down. A give to Henry.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Henry up the middle. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down. Every yard they gain getting them better and better field position, and obviously a field goal makes this a 2-score contest. That's really all they need.
And that means for your play caller, he's not looking to the attack portion of his sheet, right? He's looking for, okay.
And he's across for the touchdown.
Zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage, partner. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
And he is into the end zone again as he scores both.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Throwing, Herbert. Herbert has it knocked free.
And the Bengals grab it. And that should just about do it. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he's going to be hit and taken. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.